In the US, just 4 to 6 years of salary to buy a house. Singapore, around 10. But in Vietnam, buckle up.
You'd need to work, zero spending, zero fun for nearly 3 decades just to afford a basic apartment. Yeah, you heard that right. Vietnam's house price to income ratio? One of the most ridiculously unbalanced on earth. This isn't about laziness, it's rigged. You're not poor because you don't hustle hard enough. You're sprinting on a treadmill with a finish line keeps moving faster than your paycheck.
Stick around. We're tearing open the matrix behind Vietnam's insane housing prices, beat by beat. First up, what even is this magic number crushing your dreams? Meet PIR, price to income ratio.
It's how many years of average income you need to buy one standard home. Globally, healthy range is 3 to 5. Simple math.
But in Hanoi or Saigon, 23 to 28. That's not a typo. Your house costs almost 30 times your annual salary. So why doesn't price drop? Here's the plot twist. Supply and demand are playing different games. What people actually need: affordable homes under $30 million per square meter. What developers build? Luxury towers above $60 to $100 million per square meter. See the problem?
Why? Easy. Developers make fatter profits selling fancy flats. So 80% of new supply? High-end, for the 10% who can afford it.
Meanwhile, 90% of regular folks left staring at empty lots. Zero supply where demand screams loudest. Next culprit, the Vietnamese mindset. Land isn't shelter, it's sacred, the ultimate store of value, period.
In the West, house equals utility, roof, bed, Netflix. In Vietnam, land equals survival asset, passed down, never sold, always hoarded.
So where does everyone's cash go? Savings, business profits, bank loans? All funneled straight into dirt. Literally.
When everyone treats land like gold bullion, real estate turns into a legal casino. Buy low, pray high, flip fast.
And here's the final nail. Wages crawl. House prices, they moonwalk into orbit.
Last decade, average salary grew 6 to 8% per year. Sounds decent, until you see house prices up 15 to 20% yearly, consistently.
Your paycheck walks. Housing costs, they sprint with jetpacks. Every year you wait, you fall further behind.
Still think this is theoretical. Let's put real humans on the table. Meet An in Berlin and Bing in Hanoi. An's 30, earns 3,500 euros a month. A standard Berlin flat, 250,000 euros. He needs just 6 years of full income to own it outright.
Or he pays 15% of his salary monthly for 15 years and still lives comfortably. No panic, no ramen diet. Now meet Bing. Same age, works in Hanoi. Salary 15 million VND per month. That's 180 million a year. Basic 2BR condo starts at 3.5 billion.
If Bing saves every single dong, he needs almost 20 years. But let's be real, he eats, pays rent, lives, barely saves 5 million per month.
That's 60 million a year. Do the math. 3.5 billion divided by 60 million. He needs 58 years. He'll be 88 years old, holding his house keys, if he's still alive, and only if prices freeze for 6 decades, which they won't.
This isn't pessimism, it's arithmetic, and it's brutal. The system wasn't built for Bing. It was built to extract from him.
So what now? Give up? Move to Mars? Nah. Here's your survival toolkit. 3 real moves you can make today.
Step 1. Kill the myth. You don't need to own a house before 30. Seriously, that pressure, manufactured. Renting long-term isn't failure. It's buying freedom. Use that cash to upgrade skills, start side gigs, build actual wealth.
Your money should work for you, not vanish into concrete walls while you eat instant noodles for 20 years.
Step 2, the 30% rule. Only buy if your monthly mortgage is under 30% of your take-home pay. Not 40%, not I'll manage, 30%.
Break this, you become a bank slave for 30 years, miss vacations, skip healthcare, panic every bonus season. Not worth it. Step 3, go where the math works. Stop chasing city centers. Look at satellite towns, outer districts, where PAR is still human. Yes, commute sucks, but owning a home without debt-induced nightmares? Priceless. Trade location for sanity. Think about it. Anku Lak Nir sounds poetic, but forcing home ownership today? It's financial suicide. True stability isn't 4 walls and a roof. It's freedom, options, breathing room. Don't mortgage your soul for bricks. Be a smart consumer, not a casualty of the land rush. Your future self will high-five you. So, what's your move? Buy eventually? Rent forever? Escape to the countryside? Drop your plan below. I read every comment. Smash subscribe if you want more no BS breakdowns like this. Economics shouldn't be boring or rigged against you.
Go crush your goals. And remember, Anji doesn't live in concrete. It lives in your mind. Peace out.
Wait, did you really think 41 beats was enough? Nah, let's rewind PIR one last time, because this number, it's wild. Global safe zone, 3 to 5. Vietnam's big cities, 23 to 28. That's 6 times higher. Not double, not triple, 6. Imagine trying to save for something that costs 30x your yearly income, while inflation laughs at you and landlords raise rent.
Developers aren't evil, they follow profit. But when 80% of new builds target luxury, the market forgets regular people exist.
And culturally, we treat land like ancestral shrines. Sell it? Unthinkable. So inventory freezes, prices climb, everyone suffers.
Money flows where belief flows. And in Vietnam, belief flows into dirt. Not stocks, not startups, dirt.
Speculators aren't gamblers. They're rational actors in a broken system. Why invest in factories when land doubles in 3 years? Wage growth? Cute. 6 to 8% a year. Meanwhile, property near metro lines? 30% jumps in 12 months. Math doesn't care about your hustle.
Back to Ben. 58 years. Let that sink in. He'd retire before he owns his home, if he's lucky.
His parents probably help with a deposit. His kids will inherit debt, not assets. This cycle? Self-replicating misery.
Solution 1 again. Renting isn't losing. It's strategic. Redirect capital. Build leverage elsewhere. Own your time, not a mortgage.
Solution 2. 30% rule isn't flexible. It's armor. Protects you from predatory loans, lifestyle creep, and sleepless nights.
Solution 3. Geography is your friend. Cheaper areas aren't failure. They're smart plays. Commute now, win later. Old saying, an cư lạc nghiệp. New truth, tự do tài chính lạc nghiệp. Freedom first, concrete later.
You're not behind. The game is. Adjust your strategy. Don't play a rigged board. Design your own.
Seriously, comment your plan. Rent, buy outskirts, wait for policy change. I want to hear how you're hacking this.
Subscribe. Tap the bell. Next video, we break down why Vietnamese salaries grow so slow and who really benefits.
Final thought, your value isn't tied to property deeds. It's tied to your choices. Choose freedom, choose flexibility.
Drop the house-shaped backpack. Walk lighter. Breathe deeper. You've got this. Now go make smart moves. PIR isn't just a number. It's a warning sign, blinking red, screaming, this model is unsustainable, yet we ignore it. Supply mismatch, cultural obsession, wage stagnation, all feeding the beast. But you can step off the treadmill.
Rent, invest in yourself, build income streams, then buy when the math hugs you back, not strangles you.
The goal isn't property ownership. It's peace of mind, security, options. You can have those without a deed in hand.
So ask yourself, what's truly non-negotiable? A specific address or the freedom to live life on your terms?
Comment your truth. Subscribe for more reality checks. And remember, you're not crazy. The system is.
Go build wealth, not just walls. See you next video. Stay sharp.
Oh, and if you skip to the end, rewind. Share this with someone drowning in house FOMO. They need this truth bomb.